Hi, so it's me, Little Town Jemima again. Sorry I didn't record yesterday. I've been getting kind of sick and I just haven't really thought about it. I forgot about it. So I'm sorry about that, but I'll do two things tonight. It may end up being in two separate videos depending on how long I start rambling on about things. But yeah, so hopefully it'll be okay. So two topics that I was going to talk about today. The first one is about my best friend and kind of general friends and stuff, just talk about that. And also things that really wind me up. That's the one that I'm worried I'm going to start rambling about. I mean, hopefully not. There's only a few things, but still, that could go on for some time depending on how worked up I get. I'm quite tired, so it could happen quite easily. Okay, so before I start talking about best friends, talking about just friends. Friends who I've made very recently. I know I mentioned it in my last video, but I really can't get over what happened a few days ago. I'm not really sure. I've been in bed for 2 or 3 days, so I'm not entirely sure what day it was. But yeah, I was talking to one of my real life friends that I've actually met in person, not a Tumblr one, and I was telling him how incredible it is just knowing that there's so many people out there who really care and want to talk to me and, well, just really genuinely nice people. So yeah, I know I mentioned it in my last video, but I mean it meant loads to me. I can't stop thinking about it, and I can't think of a way that I can properly show off my appreciation for you guys and how lucky I am to have met you and to be talking to you still, and it's really incredible for me. So yeah, thanks again. I don't know if any of you will be watching this. I mean, I linked you to my last one, but you know. Anyway, it's here if you find it. Hi. Yes. Okay. So best friends. So one of them, he is on Tumblr. I have known him about 3 years now, I think, coming up to it. We met at a friend's birthday thing. It was pretty cool. Didn't know that he was going to be my best friend in a few years. Well, quite soon after, actually. But yeah, so his name's Fergus. He's pretty cool. I was just going to talk about kind of the things that I really like about them and why they're my best friends, because I've got another person who I wanted to talk about as well. I don't think she watches these videos, but you know, maybe I'll link her to it. She doesn't have a Tumblr. Actually, she does, but she hardly ever goes on it. I made her make it along with a friend, and I don't think she goes on it very often. But yeah, so the main things that I really like about Fergus and why I'm really good friends with him, he is relatively similar to me. Quite similar. I mean, we're both really into Disney and stuff, so that makes me happy. You know, he gets all the references and stuff, and when other people are looking down on me in shame, oh, you're a teenage girl, you shouldn't be playing with Disney toys, and, you know, oh, you're so silly, and he just sings and joins in. It's very nice, makes me happy. Also, he introduced me to Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering, sort of. Like, we started Magic the Gathering together, but he introduced me to Dungeons and Dragons, which is really fun. It's like something that I've used a lot of my money on, but also that I can spend some time doing, which is better than sitting around in my bed, which I need to go out and play some more, actually. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good hobby and stuff. Yeah. Then I was gonna talk about my other best friend, Emily, and I mean, I haven't really spoken about her much on Tumblr at all, but she is really one of my best friends. We met in secondary school, and we kind of started talking because of a mutual friend in between us. And basically, she started going over to my friend's house along with me, purely to eat and watch Sherlock. And it kind of became a thing that we do each week, and we'd help my friend out with her paper round, which ended up just not happening anymore. The place closed down, so we just ended up eating more and watching more Sherlock, and started watching Supernatural relatively recently on series 3, and struggling to carry on going. Lots of emotions, and the fact that my friend goes to a different college now, so you know, it's quite hard to get meetups and stuff that work for both of us. But I mean, I still go to college with Emily. We went to the same place. It's pretty cool. She shares my love for curry. That is one of the main things. I posted yesterday about, not yesterday, was it? 2 days ago. Sorry, all these days are blurring into one. After work, we went out for a curry along with a few other people. Just We've been wanting to go out for curry for a very long time, and it finally happened. It's going to be a regular thing, hopefully. But yes, love for curry. But yeah, it's quite funny. I don't know, she's been a really good friend of mine for a really long time, and only recently have I really realised that she's my best friend. It's like, well, one of my best friends. I mean, I even made her take a little test, because I was like, may as well make a bit of fun out of this. So I wrote down a test of like, oh, what's my favourite musical, what's my favourite TV show, favourite drink, favourite food, etc, etc, and she just got it all right. So it's like, yeah, funny, because Fergus took the test and he had no idea what any of these things were, but he sings with me and he likes musicals and stuff, so you know, it's cool. It's okay, cool. So, things that wind me up, things that get on my nerves. There are 2 things that I've written down here. Okay, so I mentioned I work in a toy shop, and you know, you'd expect it to be quite a nice, like, quaint little place. You know, you see loads of children, you get some adults and stuff occasionally, teenagers, a bit more than you'd really want them to be there. But the thing that I cannot stand, and this isn't just at work, like, this is a general thing, just overload of public displays of affection. Now, okay, it's lovely that you love your partner and, you know, you want to make out all the time. And this isn't just because I'm bitter because of what's been going on recently, for you that know. This isn't me just being bitter about that. Like, fair enough, you know. And it's cute, you know, holding hands, cheeky little kiss every now and then. But it's when you go just that little bit over the top, is that step. Just like, this is my line, and then it's just kind of like, oh, what's that? Oh, you're stepping over. Oh, no, you're going up. Just, it's too much. I will give you a single example of one that I saw that I couldn't cope with it. I had to walk away because I had to occupy myself, just because I didn't want to look at this at all. It made me sick. Just, I'm in this toy shop, okay? Again, so inappropriate behaviour in a place with lots of little children. This girl and her boyfriend, they're walking around, they're both like a gorgeous couple. You know, when you just see people, you're like, wow. Bet they work for like Chanel or something, as some, yeah, I don't know, gorgeous people. And you know, okay, I would be in love with them as well, you know, if I knew them and stuff. I'd want to, not like that, but you know, you know what I mean. Sorry, I'm getting quite sick, so the voice goes, it comes and goes. But this girl, they were like making out and stuff, and yeah, it's okay, you know, okay, I'll pass it off. But then there was just the inexcusable. What I just couldn't understand. So she was trying to reach something on a top shelf, you know, she's leaning over towards it, kind of over a shelf sort of thing, and this guy is behind her, you know, like in that sort of behind the woman position. It was just, he looked very happy, okay, like, okay, but it was just, okay, we're in a children's toy shop. They don't need to know how they came into this world this early. They can wait, like, a good 5 years before they know that kind of stuff, before they witness that kind of stuff. That was too much, way too much. Okay, you know, in your house maybe, I don't know, somewhere not a toy shop, anywhere. Not a toy shop. I don't know, that really does wind me up. I mean, like I said, it doesn't, you know, you're with your boyfriend or girlfriend and you just, you know, you want to enjoy being with each other and stuff, and of course you want to kiss them and hug them and blah 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 blah, but things like that, that's a bit too far. A little bit, I don't know, I hope you guys agree with me. I hope I'm not just being bitter about this, but that's just like, just a little bit too far. The other thing that I was going to talk about that winds me up, why can't teenagers and like adults and stuff carry toys around in public? Oh my goodness, like when I was a kid, that was my favourite thing. Just, no one else was carrying around toys. None of my family, they were all older. Oh, I'm a boy, I don't carry around toys even if I am younger than you. All the girls are like, oh no, I want to carry around my lipstick and my makeup and my mobile phone. But no, I've got a doll called Dolly, I've got a rainbow rabbit that I named Colour Bun. I loved these things, and I would carry them around with me wherever I went, and it's quite sad. Until my like teenage years, I would bring my dolly to places where I was, you know, afraid to go, a new place where I didn't know what I was doing, I suppose. Like, I'll admit, on my first day of secondary school, she was in the bottom of my backpack because, you know, what happens if I don't have friends? What if nobody likes me? Turns out that happened for a whole year. Not carrying the doll, no friends. Yes, that was a very fun year. Moved schools because someone spat in my mouth. Yeah. I've deep, tormented past. No. Like, the school was okay. They just didn't really handle bullying ever so well. They put me in gifted programs as if I wasn't getting beat up enough. You know, they didn't handle it well. But I mean, sure, maybe not carrying around toys in public when you're in secondary school and stuff, but I don't understand why. I mean, it's such a comforting thing. It's something that you can just hold. I mean, I don't know about you, but there's always that kind of certain smell of just the comfort. And it might even be some really like dodgy smell that no one else likes. But to you, it's like, it's home, basically. Like, it's something that you can look to for comfort because it's been there your whole life. And I mean, just a massive teddy bear. Who doesn't want to carry around a massive teddy bear for the rest of their lives? I have a Lotso hugging bear. One sec. Who wouldn't want to carry this around with them the whole time? Look at him. He is huge, and he smells like strawberries, just like the film, okay? If I could, I would carry this around with me my whole life, because just hug him whenever I want to. What more could I want? Who needs people to hug when you have a strawberry-scented teddy bear? I mean, at work we sell quite big teddy bears, not like this, just kind of generic bears. And I would take every opportunity just to be holding one of those because it's so nice. You know, I'm feeling rubbish because I've been shouted at about, I don't know, like maybe being too slow on a till or something. I try my best, but you know, it's very hard to meet the demands of people, especially over Christmas. It's very tough. Beware of that when you're working in retail, if you ever do. If you don't, lucky you, but please respect people who do, because it's hard. Really hard. But yeah, and I'd just be there, cuddling a teddy bear. My manager would be like, oh, that's so weird, put it down, you need to work. Yes, well, I'm gonna hug this, because I love it, and it's so comforting and nice. And that's something that really winds me up. Why can't I carry around a teddy bear with me? Why is it a weird thing? And I miss those days. Like, I suppose that's why I'm so into Disney, well, part of the reasons I'm so into Disney. It's like falling back onto my childhood in a way that maybe I can't by holding teddy bears, but I can by watching the movies and stuff, and people seem to accept that. Majority of people accept, like, loving Disney and stuff, and they're like, oh, you know, they are good, I used to love them when I was little, I still love them. But yeah, I don't know, some people, they don't understand that. I'm collecting dolls. Some people don't get that. But I'm clearing all of them out of my life now, so it's fine. It's all okay. But yeah, so those are the things that wind me up. Quite happy that fitted into one video. Not bad at all. Yes, so feedback again. Really love it. I'm running out of topics to talk about. I think I've got one more. I can't remember what it is. I need to look it up because I wrote it down. But seriously, just send me in anything that you think would be interesting to me to talk about for 10 to 15 minutes, or a few things if that's what you want. Literally, I don't even care if I don't know you, or if you think, oh, it's a silly idea. I might love it. Might love it. You know, I'm willing to talk about anything because, like I said at the beginning of all of my videos, I just want to work on talking and stuff. So anything that I can talk about, so that I'm not just being like, oh, so today I went shopping and I spent all of my money and now I have no money. It's so weird. Yeah, so anyway, so I'm not like that. Send me in stuff, because that would be wonderful. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye!